I'm gonna get it on time this time. What? Man. So welcome back to White Day. Still, I'm gonna stop making that joke, but it's still dark outside. Next time I'm gonna leave it out, I promise.
Lord have mercy.
I just spawned in. Anyway, I know I'm still injured, but because I'm stingy, and he came right in here, I refuse to use a healing item. We can take like a couple more hits, and also we just saved, so we good. The question is, well, I can't access my... Let me just stand up. Hope the creaking my joints didn't alert the janitor. Let me go into my documents. Because upon editing this gameplay footage, right, I picked up on a couple of nuances. So it appears to me that the order of the notes are also the order, like the order of, I guess, relevance. These kind of represent our tasks. I don't know what I'm rambling about.
I wish you would just kind of go away.
I think he's stuck again. No, he's not. But you know what? I'm just gonna run somewhere else because this is ridiculous. Oh, he's in that door. I know I said I was gonna run somewhere else, but then all of a sudden, common sense kicked in. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna... I have not been running. No lights have been turned on. Nothing. So this brother, I need to go on somewhere. Like, okay. Are you kidding me? Did you hear that? He's right outside the door. I saw the flashlight through the cracks. Oh. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm just gonna go to where I want to go. If he's there, he's there.
I've been looking forward to this.
Lord have mercy. Close the door. Well, it appears we're gonna go make a quick detour to the second floor bathroom. Oh my goodness, bruh. Oh, what is this? I think I inspected this already. Is he in this door? Lord have mercy, bro. Lord, he's truck. He knows he's like just spawn camping. Like, brother, I've been playing this game for like 10 minutes. I've been just in the bathroom, bro. Yeah, and like even confirming, like the home economics room is the only room that I have not been in yet. And also, like the only thing that I can do right now, unless I missed like an item somewhere in one of these rooms, which having to wander around and check all of them would be a big pain. For example, I remember getting what is this? Like these things. I think I'm missing one of these still. So it could be that like in a random drawer or something I would find this, but you're not gonna... Please don't tell me he's like right here. Matter of fact. You gotta be joking! What? He's just content with camping the second floor, I guess. Why is he running? Why is he running? This guy is just everywhere. I can't believe this. Man, this guy has to be like that dude Owen from Jurassic Park, bro. He could just track motherfuckers like across continents, I suppose. Like, how did he know? How did he pick up on me? Is it because I sprinted? But he was like, man, okay, so now that we're on the first floor. I cannot unlock this. What key do I have? This, oh, let me equip the master key. Okay, still numb. So we confirmed that, right? Main building master key does not open that. I feel like I can finally breathe a little bit, man. Like, just play the game, I guess. Lord have mercy. What the f was that? And of course, I spoke too soon. Are you... But there's something just wet. There's something wet afoot. There's something just like... What is... What? Yeah, I don't know, like... I just heard something weird in my ears, man. It's like she was whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Like, man, that was disgusting. Also, I'm about to just turn the game off and just reload it because this sucks. This really sucks. I don't know why he is so vigilant all of a sudden. Like, he just has spider senses. Or spidey senses, or whatever the f that's called.
Daddy, chill.
They have the audacity to put in this riser sound effect, knowing damn well that I cannot even... That it's impossible to be scared of this guy anymore because he's just cheating. He's got wall hacks on or something. And it's like he's going around this like little area with a magnifying glass or something. Like inspecting every little thing. This bitch out here looking for his next clue. I feel like what? Then I move like a muscle and then the eye is just right back up to the top of the screen again. See, like what? I'm not gonna sprint. We're just gonna play this cool. Let me equip the right key, I guess. I got the right key equipped though, right? Auditorium passageway key. It's not gonna let me open it. Okay, so now that we have it like 120% confirmed that, we can focus on other endeavors. Which for now will sadly include just going through all the classrooms again. And just seeing if I missed something. Because yeah, he's just tweaking. He's just tweaking. I'm in this cursed room again. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, man. This is ridiculous. They need to relax. He needs to relax. Because I can't do nothing. But I know he doesn't see me. Lights off, no sprinting numb. Well, I guess while I'm at it. Okay, so these desk locks, for example, I got the master key again equipped, but it's okay. So we're gonna need some separate, I guess I'm just gonna, yeah. I don't think there was anything in here. I mean, I guess while I'm here, I'm just gonna knock this out, but I don't, there was just this puzzle thing, or maybe there's like something to the bottom of this. No, yeah, this is. None in the corner. No, let's do what we set out to do, which is check the classrooms on the second floor. We're just gonna use our lighter for this because I don't wanna deal with this guy anymore for a bit. Like just for like maybe just for a bit, you know. I just want him off my meaty back.
What?
You know what I mean?
No!
Man, that was so unnecessarily stressful. Double, triple checking all the lockers. I don't know if like one of these times I'll load in and there's just some spawn in there. Let me check for these, let me check the desks, I guess. Let me check the board for anything I can pick up. Also, I got some chalk, like randomly. I don't, what am I, see like one of these things. Maybe I can, okay, no. Also, one of these you could like inspect. I don't know what that, what was up with that. But that's, I guess, this classroom done. I'm just gonna keep it stepping. Also, I hope he just sticks to the halls. Cause I don't want him, like, I don't want to open one of these classrooms at one time and he's just chilling in one of the seats, slurping an orange juice or something, just waiting, swinging his club about, talking about some, what was that Thanos line? Oh. Like all your failures brought you back to me or something, and then just flies off the chair and just whoops me. Like that would be very unfortunate. I mean, yes, searching with only the lighter does slow me down quite a bit. What is that? What is all that, bro? Relax. Okay. See, I could inspect one of these things, but to what end is the question. Like this, it's just not. It's just not a whole lot of numb. So we're just gonna leave that for now, and I guess we're just gonna move on. While I'm here, let me just, I guess, check this. But yeah, this is just a waste of my mouse clicks. I don't. So see, I keep tripping about this. No, this is the next classroom. But somebody is just wreaking havoc. Like on some Tom and Jerry thing, like just throwing stuff. Just breaking everything, like relax. Cool, man. Yeah, you got me with that one. So, my man said, again, Tom and Jerry sound effect. Who was in the studio mixing the audio with this? I mean, he went kind of crazy. What now? But did that mean I kind of progressed something, or probably not? Probably just, oh man, I'm shaking. That was probably bound to happen at some point. But I guess other than giving me a heart attack, again, what is all of this noise? I'm not opening these lockers again, bro. That got me messed up. But somebody's doing something in there, man. On some haunted thing. But I don't see no scale. I don't see no damn, I don't see none. So So let's move on to the next classroom, which starts here. See what kind of haunted shit they got going on. Am I really open? Yeah. See, it pays off, I guess, because sometimes I do be spawning some goodies in there. And also, since we got that jump scare just a moment ago, surely, no, they're not gonna do that again, right? For at least a couple of times. Man, with the janitor so aggressive, all these sounds, noises, ambience, or like all this, like somebody speaking parcel tongue in the background, it got me stressed out. I mean, if that's what I wanted to achieve, well, then you have succeeded in your quest, because I'm stressed. Now the question is, how do I thought I heard somebody bolting down the corridor. Man, I'm already tweaking. Brother, again? Close this shit, man. And they just keep on piling up the achievements. Man, I'm about to just... And they know damn well I'm relying on these lockers. I'm not relying, but like... Okay, this is getting upsetting. They're like, this is actually upsetting now. Okay, maybe not. I need to relax. But I guess, you know, throwing me in the cold water like this, I'm getting hardened. I'm getting. See, but like, all these jump scares are again nice and all, but what am I doing, bro? Okay, brace for a jump scare. I even called it, man. And again, another achievement. Like, are they gonna get me twice? Like, in the same classroom? Surely not. But they just love playing that jump scare, eh? Man. But, why is he out here? Did he hear me scream? But I got no light on them. Why is he tripping out? See, pause. I don't understand this, man. It just feels like he just spawns in at random. Because I have not been sprinting. I have not been turning on any lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have the audacity to open exactly this classroom. Like, just on a hunch. But again, wall hacks or something activated, so... I mean, technically, I should just continue unbothered, because again, I'm not sprinting, I don't have any lights on, so I'm currently, you know, as undetectable as it gets. You know, it would be cool to have, like, the invisibility cloak. But sadly, I'm not descendant of the right family line for that. See, this thing. I'm missing 2 of them still. But listen, I've thoroughly searched these classrooms. I can with confidence announce that there's all but nothing on the second floor. Like literally all but nothing. So I guess I'm gonna go to the first floor and look through all the shits. Because, I mean, I don't think... I mean, inspecting these characters, they all look the same. So I don't know if there's like an order to that. But I don't know if I can like control how I place them. This door can't be used from this side. Imagine if the janitor came here and chased me, and then I wanted to open that door, and the thing said it can't be opened. That would have been a big shame. Anyway, so with this done, let's, I guess, move on. Wait, where's this actually? Again, I'm going to the recording and broadcasting room. I feel like I live in those rooms because I've just been ending up in this side of the school like a lot. But I guess that's what happens when you just don't know what to do. You just kind of wander around. Again, These are like weirdly interactable, but like these are just for now decoration. I think they're just gonna what? I think they're gonna be part of like a puzzle later on, like these grandfather clocks. I mean, where grandmother clocks at? No, okay. I'm pretty confident there's nothing in here for me in these rooms. The broadcasting room, nah, I don't. But I guess while I'm here, I'll just nah. I see. It's like playing Resident Evil. At some point, you just gotta, I guess, figure out like, because obviously I have some items that can help me progress. The question is, you just gotta kind of see like on the map where the shit is, you know. And again, I think these are all... What is that? Oh, that's none. This is just a... What? Oh! Oh, Lord! I did not know I was supposed to do that. Go to main building 2? Why, yes, sir. Oh! Oh! March 14th, almost 1 a.m. after I'm going to get to the new building. Oh, so I guess we didn't clear. Can we go back? I wonder. Oh yeah, we could go back theoretically, but let's just not do that. Well, this is just, how much time did I waste? Exactly like 34 minutes. Just on absolute tomfoolery. Man, I hope I edit that down. Otherwise, that would be quite embarrassing. Oh. Alrighty, I guess making plays. Hey, what? We'll start from here. You know what? I don't even care. Let's just turn on the light. Because, okay. Let's log in. We got a new document after like half an hour. My goodness. Investigation report. Title: The mental health of the students. Already I'm getting a bad vibe. The anxiety of students and their ineffective coping methods. Why does this sound like a diss? Written by Tae Gwyn Lim, school administration manager and Korean language teacher. Many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. This is quite natural considering their state as adolescents. However, some students are using odd methods in an attempt to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that the students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. Why are you going in so hard though? The real problem, however, is that some of these odd coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They are turning into a fanatic religion. Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. One of the main coping methods the students are using is the act of calling the dead. But are these students, they need help. Like I'm calling, I thought maybe, I don't know, odd coping methods would include taking certain, like, I don't know, certain substances, like pulling pranks. I don't know what stupid shit young people do, but like calling with the Ouija board, man, let's calm down. Using a Ouija board, students attempt to call upon the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking the ghost questions or even to predict their future. At a glance, it could be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance that can be safely ignored. However, that is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the student will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality and, in some extreme cases, the student exhibits a full-on psychological breakdown. This matter must be resolved for the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised. Until I guess, Barajan got tired of writing and just kind of stopped. But you made your point clear, I suppose. But again, what is these weird noises are really getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I dread the day that we get the keys to unlock all of these lockers because we're just gonna have to again go through the whole school and unlock all of those. Let's just turn this off. But I guess guess that's one room knocked out. I guess we're gonna have to get a code for this. What the who the... Are you gonna be... This game, man. I was gonna ask, are you gonna become a problem? He immediately became a problem. I'm just gonna whip out the lighter for this one because this seems quite a big room. What is this? The faculty office. So this is where the teachers be, you know, while the students have to suffer like the cold, for example, in wintertime. With the school I went to, we were never allowed to stay inside during break. And so we had to, like, during winter, we were just outside freezing. Meanwhile, the teachers just chilling in here, just cocoa, coffee, tea, all of that. Just throwing that back. Probably got some nice cookies, muffins, cakes, all of that. Just stashed in the faculty room. And it's like, man, I guess that comes with the privileges of being a teacher. But, like, I understand I was like that, you know. Watch there be homegirl screaming in one of these drawers. Man, I hope she's exclusive to only the lockers, because that, like, I've had enough of her. Like, you know, she literally scared me like 10 times. What is this ringing? Is Santa Claus coming to town? Like, they did a great job with the atmosphere, but still, it's again, just useless drawers, just opening. Oh, that's the phone ringing. I can't really go in here, so I guess. Hello? Who calling? What? I guess I'm gonna answer it. Yeah, I'm just never answering the phone ever again. I mean, not that I do now, but like, I feel like John Wick from that one scene when brother called him in the hotel. He picked up, said nothing, just hung up the phone. That's what it felt like. But I don't know if that was like a maniacal cackle or like actually she was screaming in agony. I couldn't really tell. Oh. School coin. Maybe one of these there's gonna be some. As always, I can open oh wait. I think I can open one to the top as well. Oh no. Not bad. Okay, so I guess that's that. So I guess these are the teachers of the faculty. And there's again up. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna. Class materials, number 2. Oriental Studies, interesting theory of 5 elements. Teacher Vice Principal Sang Moon Lee. The theory of 5 elements is made up of a cycle of harmony and aversion. Harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and it is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow, and it is a backwards movement in the cycle. The flow of aversion is as follows. Metal, okay, so this is going to be important, obviously. Metal, so wood trumps metal. Metal can cut through wood. Earth trumps wood. Wood takes nutrients from earth. Water trumps earth. Earth can block water from flowing. Fire trumps water. Water extinguishes fire. Oh no, wait, am I stupid? Water trumps fire. This is, okay, so for as long as I can remember, I've always had trouble like with these signs, bigger, like smaller. So let me read that again. Metal trumps wood because it can cut through the wood. Wood trumps earth because it takes nutrients from the earth. Earth trumps water because it can block it. Water trumps fire because it extinguishes it. And fire trumps metal because as fire melts metal, the cycle repeats, I guess. The flow of harmony is as follows. Fire and earth. Fire returns to earth after being exhausted. Earth and metal. Metal is extracted from earth. Metal and water. Metal becomes the source for water. Water and wood. Water raises wood. Wood and fire as wood burns to create fire, and the cycle resumes from the first. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all wrongs will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy. How insightful. How insightful indeed. Perhaps these drawers would care to share in that insightfulness and just drop me a goodie? No? Okay, I'm gonna stop being greedy. So I guess that was the faculty office. So we got a puzzle here, a puzzle here. Let's get to the night duty room. That joint's probably cursed. I'm just calling it. Again, brother coming through with the lyrics. Talking about some. Bruh, like relax. Matter of fact, I'm gonna chill in this menu. That way I know nothing can harm me. Truth Finder number 2. Yondu newspaper spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Morse code is a communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley Breeze Morse that can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device due to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you do not need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send messages by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. That's some James Bond stuff. For this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies where the main character in danger uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause about 3 short signals between sending of a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number as the signals. For example, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicate a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 is 20. Thus, you would analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Okay, so obviously we're gonna have to figure out the, what was that room? The, principal's office code using Morse code at some point. Really game Morse code? Or is that Morse code? Nothing in the fridge, regrettably. Lost and found room key. The lost and found in main building 2. So that's nice. Where's that at? Oh, look at all these floors we got. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I'm pleased to see that there are bathrooms on every floor. That way, you can easily outwit the janitor. Well, we have been stacking up them coins, so I think we're pretty good on like healing items. Alright. This is a very cute little room, I guess. None in here. I thought maybe little buddy was gonna hide in here. It would actually be enough space to accommodate him down there. Why do I feel like there's a jump scare waiting for me behind these like things? Caffeine and teenagers. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Caffeine and teenagers. Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. I would like to argue that point. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 milligrams is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams of caffeine. Regular consumption of caffeinated products such as coffee can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypotension, and headache. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It is when caffeine is consumed in excess that it becomes a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine leads to the onset of harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dosage of caffeine is 150 milligrams per kilo, or about 550 to 200 cups of coffee. So what is that, per day? I mean, that's... The lethal dose is much lower for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects. Like alcohol and nicotine, caffeine is a drug with addictive properties, but unlike the others, it does not have any age restrictions. Therefore, it is important to better understand the properties of caffeine and moderate its consumption. Oh Lord. Well, preach, my boy, preach. I guess. Oh, what is... Oh. Student department office key. Okay, we're finding a lot of keys. Also, I'm tempted to just go into the back of the room there and just get the jump scare over with. Just so they would just like stop whispering. What is this? But I'm gonna need something with that. Can I open these drawers? No. Well, will I have to complete you at some point? Does your eye move with me? No, so that's a relief. Wow, no jump scare? I'm shocked. Okay. Okay, another paper crane. Interesting find. Now what I would like to do is save it. That's what I would like to do. Oh, this is just a sight for sore eyes, I think. Okay, I feel a lot better already. Okay. Okay, let me do my due diligence. It does pay off. Sometimes, I guess. I'm gonna check all the stalls as per usual. Perhaps there's gonna be a snack or something stashed away. Even though that would prompt the immediate question as to if it is really wise to indulge in said snack. Because it's been just laying on the bathroom floor, but I mean, I guess I could save exploring the bathroom for when I'm being chased by the janitor into one of these things. But I mean, it is what we're done with it now anyway. So I think that's the which one is this? I'm on the first floor, right? On the second floor, we can go into the lost and found. I'm gonna leave this open in case I get chased. I like that it's nice and lit in here. Don't like these noises, but... Hello? Oh. It's the same barrier I saw in main building 1. So I guess our objective now is to... Who is this, brother? Is to get this door now, like this symbol. Vending machine right there. I don't want to start by checking the bathrooms. We're gonna do that last. For now... This room is... I didn't really check. Doesn't look like the lost and found though. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Also counselor's office. So this is where they be holding meetings and shit. Oh. A lot of stuff to do now all of a sudden. Document treasure hunt. I found out a new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside it that unlocks the room. Wait, what? One of the paintings in the main building. Oh, so behind the painting there's a key to the music room, I guess? I'm so close to winning this treasure hunt that I can almost taste it. Okay, let's relax. I don't know what he got stashed. Oh, that's nice. What he got stashed all up in there, but I'm sure it doesn't warrant such, you know, such excitement. What is this? Oh, I can open this. Bloop. Open it up, chief. Open it up. I'm sorry, but which room is this? Student department office key. Oh, that was... But I'm hearing weird stuff again. That was... this key that we found in the jacket, right? I just want to keep track of my items from now on, and also I'm kind of afraid to turn on the light now that I heard these noises, so we're just going to stick with the lighter. Oh. I feel like this is going to be a hint. Got some soccer balls, probably confiscated. The confiscated drones. Oh, eye testing lens left. So that's what that one room that we were just at. Okay. Oh. I'm telling you, one of these times, it's gonna pay off to open up the drawers, man. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, let's go through the middle here, I guess. Oh. Felt tip pen, I always appreciate that. Oh. Got another locker situation. Can't really say I know how to get that, but after we done explored most of it, we're gonna consult our notes and then figure out what to do. But for now, let's just enjoy the thrill of deviantly gallivanting around the school and just opening lockers, drawers, classroom doors, all of that stuff. So let me... So that was all one room. Okay. See, because the next room is now a bit like spaced out. I don't have a hard time figuring out, you know, which... Oh my... Which room is actually which room. Now this seems not interactable. And I don't have a key for this. I'm just gonna try... See, I don't know if I have to equip the right student department office key. Student department, that was that one. Lost and found. And, okay, yeah, so we can't really go into this room yet. But we can go into this room, right? Lost and found. Yeah. Man, it's little buddy. He just, what are you sort? Oh, I see a felt pen to the bottom there. I don't want to have to do like another one of those like scary timed. Oh, he gone. Brother, relax. You, matter of fact, you want a snack? What do I got in my assortment? Like I got some soy milk, my coffee, maybe not. I got a lunch set. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what a vase. There's a stack of unclaimed items collecting dust. Well, I think a humble explorer such as myself would be actually entitled to get all these items because, let's be honest, nobody's ever going to collect them. Dusty stationery paper. 2G1 Kim. Was that pronunciation at least passable? No! Please forgive me for not saying goodbye in person. I'm being forced to leave, all because of a sick rumor. Should you hear a rumor about me, please do not pay any attention to it. Meanwhile, the rumor is exactly true. It's a story made up by people plotting against me. Brother, who are you? Are you like a senator or something? Once I leave, I'm sure you'll be bored because there will be no one left to entertain your ridiculous theories and ideas. For me, I'll be sad because there will be no one to understand my world of art. To ease the sadness of saying goodbye, I leave you a farewell gift. Yeah, by the way he wrote this, I know, but I was an artist. It's my painting of you holding your first art piece. Oh, I think you said you created that piece to hide something important, right? The key that we just read about. Anyways, I wish you good health and good luck in the future. Perhaps that piece of the painting is somewhere stashed in here. Can I... In all of my excitement, I almost forgot to pick this up. I got 5 of them now.
Nice.
Let me try turning on the light and then maybe I can pick this up. No? Do they want me to throw something at this? Oh Lord have mercy. I might be screwed. Hello. Okay, before we continue, I do not relish the thought of being killed. So I'm just gonna quickly down me that soy milk, sprint to the bathroom, and we're gonna be good. Man, brother thinks he's like some sort of a man. That eye is kind of creepy though, I know. Aha! No. Well, I guess once this business is concluded, we can also search the bathrooms, I guess. I mean, we were pretty much done with this floor anyway. But see, now I'm not too mad that he came through because me having the light on didn't warrant him noticing me, so I guess I didn't mind that chase, like this chase sequence, because it was actually, you know, warranted. That whole business at the beginning of the video, man, that was just redonkulous, man. I ain't gonna. As a matter of fact, hello? Let's learn from... Brother. See, now we got this going again. I was about to say, let's learn from our transgressions and just use the lighter to explore these bathrooms really quick, but I was not doing nothing. But y'all having fun? I mean, I'm having fun. I enjoy this game. Okay. Listen, as soon as the eye disappears, that is my cue to just go back to usual business, because I'm not about to just, like, that one Five Nights at Freddy's security breach experience taught me, like, actually walking around and getting chased is sometimes better than just sitting it out and just, you know, bathing in that stress and anxiety. Okay. I'm gonna stop waffling. Let me get a... What was that? Let me get a handle on my surroundings here. Let's just quickly knock this out. Ain't no ghostesses, numb. Okay, we good. No snacks. No... I don't really need supplies right now anyway, so... Did we check this? I think I did check this as when I saved it here. Do we want to save it again? You gotta be joking. So let me just quickly check the map. So what awaits on the 3rd floor? Okay, so the music room, we need to find the key for that. The science room, well, I guess only two very big rooms await us on the 3rd floor. And then on the 4th floor, we got the biology lab. I think we can do something in there, right? Since we got like the weights. The art room. Maybe the pieces for the painting on the art room. Okay, so we shall just wait this guy out for a couple minutes, I guess, and then we're gonna commence our search.
Later that same evening.
I just remembered this note also. There's a creaking noise coming from the 3rd floor hallway in front of the music room. So 3rd floor hallway in front of the music room. That would be somewhere here. Let's keep an eye out on the floor, I guess. My bad. I will endeavor to do better in the future. I really hope he's somewhere down through that door and not in the but from my understanding, we have 2 paintings now that we need to complete. One is that one, and then one in the one of the faculty rooms or whatever, I think. Please don't be here. Good morning. You know what? I'm gonna indulge in another save because I can. You know what I mean? Because I can. Now I feel safe. I feel good. I hope everybody, you know, feels the same way. I get what? Soy milk. Let me get that. Even though probably a bit raggedy since it's just been sitting in the sink probably for centuries. But we're just gonna gurgle that at some point once the janitor gets a couple licks in. Another grandfather clock. I mean, perhaps there's something in the drawer for this one. No. Oh, there's. Oh, I was gonna say maybe. Oh no. Still numb. Math. That's cool. So just to get my bearings. Okay. No extra door on this floor. Again, they're just trying to scare me with their little ambiance. Can't open that. So that already limits our search area. This is all one adjacent room. We probably can't do enough with this. What I'm trying to figure out. Where's the creaky floor business? See this thing. Is there anything to do here? Don't tell me if I step on it too much, I'm just gonna fall into oblivion. Just break my ankles. I'm out here just stooped over looking at the floor like an idiot. But there's nothing. Oh. This looks a bit different. But that's probably just the texture of the... Okay, do I do something here? Maybe it attracts the janitor? I don't... Again, somebody just getting into all sorts of business. And this is all just one connecting room also. Okay, so I guess... Oh, find my body for me. What? The weather was so hot that it made it hard to breathe and the cicadas would not stop chirping. Man, like, whoever who wrote this, I can relate. I'm not built for for temperatures that mimic the heat of an oven. I mean, golly, man, like, the foreman in charge of construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. Also, this is a construction worker, and he has to work in that heat. Mom, in his opinion, it was a pointless project, but he wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even harder after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. Damn. The workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, he agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and if a worker happened to get a heat stroke, it would just make matters worse. And by that, he means it would cost the company. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept. Wow, that's an indulgent break. Then something happened while everyone was deep in sleep. A loud cracking sound echoed around campus. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from their nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. See, it was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. But everybody just being like, I know the foreman responsible, but like, guys, just help him out. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realized that he had to check it out himself. What? The workers who were debating whether to get up or not were glad that the foreman had left without them. Suddenly, the foreman yelled and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight. Where the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who worked in a local restaurant. What? From the chopped stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. It was the first time they had worked together so harmoniously. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. Bro, what is this story? It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what had happened. No one would ever know what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept on happening after the incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. This slowed progress on construction, and a rumor spread on the workers that there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the 4th floor and crushed the worker to death. While his body had been mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself into the police. Even then, rumors persisted that a floating head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed despite the slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They say that the head looked as if it had just been cut off of the body, despite the fact that it had been out in the heat of the summer for weeks. Yeah, just horrible all around. But again, sometimes, I guess. So I guess that concludes our search of the 3rd floor for now. Again, this creaky shit, I don't know. Did it say specific instructions? We suspect these were it is urgent. Okay. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's just for now go to the 4th floor. And then I guess, actually I'm quite stumped as to what, because we have like a lot of stuff we could do, but we're just and Lord, we're just missing a lot of stuff still to even start those puzzles. Let me just go all the way up to the top and see what's here. Okay. Nothing in the corners. Okay, so that's also checked off my mental checklist. I mean, I didn't really search the bathrooms on the 3rd floor. Watch there be something important in the bathrooms. As a matter of fact, let's start our search here. But I don't think the bathrooms serve as much more than a hiding place from the janitor. And perhaps a little jump scare from like that floating ghost every now and again. So we're just gonna quickly go through the motions. And without emotion, just move on. Okay, so let's go through here. Already just items askew. So got the biology lab, the biology supply room, art room, and art supply room. Though we can probably not open these, right? Oh no, we can. Okay, soy milk. Hey, give me that soy milk. Okay. I know you're not This is again just unwarranted. I don't. No reason to be up here, man. Absolutely no reason. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna continue unperturbed. Can we even go in here? Oh, we can. So I think we can actually do something in here, because I mean we have to you know start somewhere. Because so far, again, just discovered a lot of stuff that we can solve, but haven't really been given any items to solve said puzzles. And A preserved spider. A scary looking preserved spider. Even touching it is terrifying. Yeah, that does not sound. I was about to exclaim that this room is pretty much like unnecessary, but then I just stumbled upon a little key item there, and then it's all good. So, oh, let me inspect this. Now I'm in here. Okie dokie. I feel like one of these times when I move, the eye is gonna move with me. Oh, school corns. What is? Oh, don't do that. Probably just turned on. What? Just open flame. Gonna cause a gas explosion. Another ghost story. Competitive spirit. Kyung-hee's father passed away when she was young, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go to a vocational high school and start making money as soon as possible. Kyung-hee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had at escaping poverty. So against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kyung-hee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Y High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in first place. The number one student was a cheerful girl named Se-yeon. She had always been popular because of her smarts and kind nature. It was said her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Se-yeon could be so confident and positive all the time. Kyung-hee had never once seen her study. She only ever saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Se-yeon always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kyung-hee wondered. Hey, just focus on your own studies. She decided that Se-yeon must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kyung-hee chewed on her nails out of anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty forever if she didn't figure out a way to beat Se-yeon. But you're like second best. So she threw herself into her studies more than ever before. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her ass could bore a hole through her textbooks. As time passed, dark circles formed on her eyes. Finally, the exam that she had prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained that the exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing that she had aced it. I will finally beat her this time. Kyung-hee closed her eyes and could already imagine Se-yeon's tearful face. At last, the day they would receive their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions over the report cards. Some were crying, some were relieved, and some just didn't care. Kyung-hee looked at her report card with confidence. Then her face twisted in shock. Second place. On the report card it was written that she scored second best again. She turned to look at Se-yeon and saw her smiling brightly with her friends. She had lost to her again. This is like an anime. Kyung-hee was so stunned after this that she could not focus during any other classes. Only one thing filled her mind, and that was Se-yeon. How the hell could she beat me every time? It must be the expensive private lessons. Or, listen, there's always a bigger fish, you know what I mean? But I don't have that kind of luxury. This means I could never beat her. It's over now, we will just have to live in poverty. That's so extreme. Kyung-hee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder and ended up killing her. Man, golly, man. A rumor spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It is said that if you remain in the library to study until midnight, a girl will glare at you with her chin resting on her hands before suddenly disappearing. See, I think what was missing there was just maybe some praise from her parents or something, because that was just wow. That went from bad to worse so quick. Well, sadly I failed to find anything that has to do with like weights or weighing anything. But what I do remember is picking up this report card. Second in class. So I guess this was a report card, eh? Rest in peace. Rest up, man. That's just unfortunate. So much potential wasted on absolutely nothing. Like, even if she was somehow cheating or something, it's just like, bruh, what's the point in getting involved like that in somebody else's business? You know what I'm saying? But I guess since this is all one big room, yeah. This is what the no. This is I don't. This is the art class, which I do not have a key for. So that kind of leaves me in a odd position here, cause I don't really know where to start. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've looked through all the rooms diligently. I guess I could start by inserting that one lens into that glass thing. You know? I guess I could check out the third floor bathroom. There's not many bathrooms, but let me... Could I have gone to the science lab? I wonder. I don't... But I do have that spider thing, right? Let me inspect my items. Oh, these are eye testing lens, chalk. Let me inspect. What? Does it say something? And that's the name of the spider. Maybe we can hang that somewhere or something. I'm just gonna save it again because again I can, and that way we can have like the point saved where we basically explored everything, and now we just need to start solving shit. So, oh yeah, I wanted to see if I can go into the science. This. I think we handled that pretty well. He's not gonna come in here. He is. This, can I open this? Can I, no. Okay. Very unnecessary again, because I failed to recognize how he could have possibly known that I was here. I'm just gonna write this off as a, like, unhappy coincidence. I've decided to go all out and just heal myself completely. That way we can enjoy the game without having like red like dots all over the screen. I guess I'll just use this opportunity. To quickly do rounds in the bathroom. None in the sinks. This one is locked? Okay. That's an anomaly. Oh. A small pin that looks like it can be pinned somewhere. I guess... See what I mean? Imagine if I didn't check out the third floor bathroom, bro. It was just something, just a random item just sitting in one of them bathrooms, man. That's what I'm talking about, due diligence. Now I'm scared that I missed like an item in one of those things. Can I use, I mean, this is like a board where you could pin some. I know I also heard Janitor jangling his keys. But, oh my fucking gosh, man. He's just afoot causing mayhem. What are you looking at in here, bruh? Okay. I guess he was looking because the door was open. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick to what I know I can do, which for now is insert this lens. Don't know where I could use this chalk since we've passed like 20 chalkboards, you know. We could also, I remember that one puzzle where we had to arrange the different like names of the teachers, but I don't know how I would know which one is which. I think I can't remember having picked up a note that somehow detailed, like, you know, those messages, the ghost stories, rumors. Again, also, what strikes me as odd is the fact that on the first floor, on the second floor, in the Lost and Found, there was just a vase that said, oh, it contains some stuff, but I couldn't even pick it up. That leads me to believe that I somehow maybe have to destroy the vase or something, but with like a rock or what? Why couldn't I just pick that up? You know? But I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot I could light the fire in the biology lab, right? What could I do with that? That's something to keep in mind. Also, I predict that the rest of the paintings that we have to complete are in the art room, probably. I'm shocked that I haven't been able to find the spot where I need to use those weights. Also, there's a puzzle here with numbers. And, where's this? This is bothering me. This metal and wood, this shit. And then also, where's this? The one that said, let's learn. What is it called? Let's learn about Morse code. Where was that? But I must be stupid and blind because I just can't find it. This is that note. Treasure hunt. Oh, this one, Truth Finder, the Morse code. That's, I think, how we find out about the code. And you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna actually head to the science, or what was it? The biology lab, and turn on that flame and see if maybe a ghost comes through and like turns it off and on or something, and we have to use like Morse code or something. Because I remember I just said like, I turn it off immediately, but maybe I had to just leave it on. That's like one loose end I want to tie up very quickly. And then I guess it's just back to wandering around. Maybe Lord have mercy, that scared me. The echoing of his keys got me, I ain't gonna lie. But there's none here, bro. I think he went the other way. But the other way, I mean, I think he ran outside, and I think he took a plane to another country. I think you should follow him there and just never come back here. I think that's what you should. Please tell me you're not in here. Man. You know what I'm gonna do? They didn't even notice me. But I finessed him so hard, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Now that I'm thinking about it. Probably should have closed the door, but this man probably thinking he done got graced by the presence of a ghost or something. Man, I just flew out of there, man. Lord. Now that way he can go back into the stairwell, into the like what would you call it? Like stair hallway or something. And I can go into the biology room in peace and probably cause an explosion, but also in peace. Let me actually check. Is there anything that I could like burn? Chemical solvent. We already used this. Now watch Buddy not go back into the stairway hallway. This is that place, right? Yeah, so let me just turn this on. Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time, but I don't think there's actually anything. You guys like see something? Okay, yeah, that loose end was actually nothing but a loose end indeed. Just nothing. Okay, I don't think I missed anything else in here. So where do I go next? This thing locked. I think this door was also nothing, right? I think I would have noticed like an interactable door. Because there's like a little dent in the map that indicates this door, but it's actually just nothing. Okay. So where do I go from here, man? So obviously none. So the fourth floor is none for now. Fourth floor, I don't know, this creaking noise, I don't know what to do about that. Again, I think our focus for now should be on the first and second floor. So I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna start with the lost and found. Or actually I'm gonna start with inserting that one lens into that one thing. Maybe I missed a key somewhere, that could also be a possibility. But I do hope that if you do actually have a key that does something, I hope that you equip it automatically. But he's just camping the lower floors now. Might have to do a quick maneuver. To lure him here, then run downstairs. Because I'm not playing this game again for like 20 minutes of just avoiding him. If he wants a fight, then let's have a fight, my boy. So he's on the 3rd floor. You can have that. I'm gonna be on the 2nd floor. So let me try interacting with this. Nothing. Okay. He's not gonna come down here, right? As a matter of fact, I'm so confident in that fact that I'm just gonna continue on. Oh, he's down there. Hey, my bad. So let me just go down to the 1st floor, I guess. Since this is also comforting. I missed that. I missed this completely. What is this? Occult club announcement. Event announcement from the Occult Club. With the start of a new term, we have prepared an event for everyone. We will give out a small prize for anyone who can solve this quiz and bring the hidden treasure to our club. The treasure is sleeping under a place covered by the dust of erased knowledge, and it can only be woken by the hand that handshakes every day. What? Immediately I'm thinking of the creaking floorboard on the next floor, on the music room thing. The hidden treasure is a clue to one of the latest ghost stories of the school that's quickly gained fame, or gaining fame. Whoever finds it first can have it. No one has been able to collect the full series so far, and therefore it is a high commodity collectible among students. It's a great opportunity to get both the clue for the latest ghost story and a handsome prize. What is the prize? A Snickers bar? Like, we hope all of you participate. P.S. If by any chance you collect all the clues to the ghost stories through this event, please contact the president of the Occult Club. I don't know. Yeah. I checked all the bathrooms here, I think. But I just heard a minotaur or something just releasing a hot breath in the women's bathroom or something. I'm just gonna go the other way for now. What rooms were here again? Oh yeah, nurse's office. This is actually good because I can just insert this into here, and that was empty. There was nothing else here, right? I'm gonna use this opportunity. Yeah. Let me just double check this jacket. Okay. This was that one creepy room. There was none in the fridge, right? Yeah, I don't see like the point in some of these rooms. Janitor, you can't possibly have somehow like figured out my location. Like, that's just impossible. But if you do want to chase me, then what? I'm gonna run up back to the music room thing. Can I use this again, by the way?
Excited.
She's just waiting up. How did I miss this? Man, now I'm just having second thoughts about my exploring a whole document. Faculty notice. Attention, all teachers working night shifts. The passcode to the principal's office has been changed due to a recent leak of the previous passcode. The passcode is on the chalkboard in the student department office. But I missed a note of this magnitude. The passcode is on the chalkboard written with a piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. The principal does not approve of others entering his office while he's away. Please use the passcode only in case of emergencies. Well, I guess... But can we relax? Like, just relax. Like, okay. See, so now we have a foothold on, you know, as to what we actually need to do next. So let's go back up to the second floor, I think. Through the student department office, which we can conveniently access. And just see the passcode. As a matter of fact, brother, where you at? Open it. Open. Close it. I'm gone, brother. I'm gone. What are you talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna bother with the bat. I'm just gonna go straight to where I need to go. He doesn't know I'm in here. No, this is the wrong room. This is the right one. Oh, he saw me. Nah, he's not gonna surely. That's why that notice with the numbers was on the board, man. Oh, look at this also. I don't know how to get this one though. This passcode. A lot of mysteries up for grabs, my boss. But it is actually deeply troubling me that I missed such obvious clues. Like, so wait, the note said, the passcode is on the chalkboard in the student written with this piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. So if I turn on the lights here, it's still not going to be visible. So how? Figure that, is there like a special flashlight that I didn't find yet? Perhaps I do need like a special flashlight or something, but I just want to test some. Yeah, that. Okay, so we know where the code is at, but we need like something. And also now with this like occult note, like with the finding of the stories activating, I'm gonna check that creaking on the music room thing one more time. But like, I did you babu. Got a lot of items, but like, don't really know what to do with them. Don't tell me 4125 is also the code for this. Okay, no. I would have been shocked. So based on my keen sense of hearing, I surmise that He's somewhere that way. I actually do want to go to the Lost and Found. Oh lord. Always. Ah! Ah, coo. Bro, he's right on me. Oh lord, I myself. Okay, we're obviously gonna have to take another hit. Bye. I need a healing item. Oh my gosh. I get a coffee, I guess. But I'm out of here like Wheezy. I'm just gonna go to this floor really quick. Can I pin something on these walls? Okay. So I'm gonna check that creaking floor one more time, and then I think that's gonna be it for this one. But yeah, man, it appears that we have once again just reached an impasse, as my cognitive ability does not allow me to put together the pieces here.
Damn.
But it could also be that I missed something somewhere. The only problem with that is, but this vicinity is a lot bigger than the first building, so if I did miss something, searching everything is gonna take a lot longer. I hope he went this way and not this way. Okay. Why is the eye there? I don't... And I'm in an... You don't see me, bro. Look at him back there, man. Go on somewhere. Surely he's not gonna come all the way down this corridor. Of course he is. Well, I guess I'm just gonna wait here until I'm discovered, and... That's so... Oh my goodness. Can you not go the other way, man? Like, are we seriously doing this? Now I can't even do what I came here to do, man. Look at this. I'm done. Ah, cool. Shame on you, brother, because I'm just gonna... The floor's cracked. Oh, all of a sudden it's cracked. This done closed the doors on me. Well, I guess now we know where we went, where we need to go. But he's on my app. He's on my tail. And no doubt. Okay, can I just please check that one last thing out, man? Just that one thing, and then I'm gonna be out of your hair, man. Just let me do this. Well, I guess I guess I just had to run across that floor like a couple of times for it to crack. Probably didn't have nothing to do with that note that I picked up about that occult club. But that's good to know. Or actually, maybe I'm just gonna save it and just do this thing. That's gonna be a good point to start for the next video, I think.